So, for example, I remember when we first met, like you were kind of quiet about like your entrepreneurial side of things. And one thing I wanted to say is like you're an entrepreneur, you're creating your own company,
Yeah.
and you're creating a company in an element of business that people all know, but don't necessarily talk about on a regular basis. So would you like to like expand on like what you're working on
Sure.
and like where you would like to go with your concept?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm working on a business called Modality, and it deals in the sex industry, specifically sex tech.
Yeah.
So the company effectively is a sex tech intelligence and governance, firm. So in layman's terms, we help sex toy companies get intelligence on their consumers, and we're trying to standardize the whole industry so that it can be more safe for people who use dildos and all that jazz.
So like, how did you get into that? That's something that's very interesting because I can imagine that like maybe like 99% of the people who even want to watch this will probably have watched porn or watch whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very open thing. Well, it's very close, right?
Yeah.
But it's like maybe you don't talk about it with, you obviously don't talk about it with your parents. You don't talk about it with your friends necessarily. It's a private thing. So how did you go from your university background to then going into like the porn kind of industry? Like how did that develop?
Well, it's not just porn, but I'll get to that a little bit later. So basically, I was in college. I studied Chinese at Yale,
Yeah.
and I was randomly studying abroad in France, actually. And at the time, I was joking around with a friend, like, I don't really want to do anything in China or in Chinese, not really. I don't know what I like. And she's like, well, what do you like? And I'm like, well, I like sex, and I like sports, and I'm not going to be a professional athlete. So that's kind of how we started thinking about sex as an industry. Plus, when I was really young, I was like, oh, well, I don't want one of those like Bill Clinton style scandals. And the only industry that allows you to have like zero scandals doing consensual shit is like the sex industry.
Yeah.
So it's great. And so as I got a little bit more interested, I started designing products. I wanted to help people with erectile dysfunction, with lubrication issues, improve their sex lives. And then it was a long, circuitous path to data and intelligence.
So very interesting.
Yeah.